Hello, welcome again. Friends, today my topic of discussion is global warming. Global warming refers to the increase in the average temperature of Earth's surface during the last century. One of the reasons why global warming is dangerous is because it distributes the overall ecology of the planet. This results in floods, famine, cyclones, and other issues. Global warming, as the term itself suggests, consistent rise in the overall average temperature of the planet. It has been noted that since 1971, about 90% of the increased energy has been accumulated in the oceans. But in spite of oceans' role in storage of this energy, global warming is used to refer to increase in average temperature of air and sea at Earth's surface. The global temperature has risen by about 0.8 degrees centigrade since the beginning of the 20th century. The greenhouse gases which cause pollution are responsible for global warming. The greenhouse gases including CFC, that means chlorofluorocarbon 11, CFC 11 and CFC 12 make the earth hotter and hotter by absorbing maximum quantity of thermal radiation of the sun. These gases permit the rays of the sun to penetrate but don't let the thermal radiations escape from the Earth's atmosphere once they enter it, thus causing what is termed as the greenhouse effect, which is responsible for the increase in the temperature all over the world. The rise in temperature, even by 1 degree centigrade, melts the snow at the poles, which, if left unchecked, will increase the water level, converting the entire landmass of the earth into a huge sea. Another change that global warming has brought about is the reduction of forests. Thus, rain has become scanty, salinity of water has increased, and even the entire water cycle stands disturbed. Moreover, due to global warming, duration of seasons has reduced. In fact, air pollution has adverse effects on the climate. Industries which produce gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, carbon tetrachloride, etc., get accumulated in the air. These gases are also known as greenhouse gases. They are responsible for the rise in temperature, which scientists and environmentalists fear can bring about long-term changes in the climate conditions of the earth. These changes can, in fact, turn harmful for the survival of life on earth, and hence something concrete should be done about them. These gases are responsible for gradual rise in temperature for beyond the normal limits needed for survival. There is a danger of coastal regions drowning due to increase in sea level with the shrinking of glaciers. Thus, there is a grave danger of an entire civilization becoming extinct in a watery grave. Animals and plants are also finding it difficult to cope up with these temperature changes. Species after species of both flora and fauna might disappear from the face of the earth. Not only this, even human life is getting affected by global warming. Epidemics are spreading frequently. There is heat stress responsible for killing people. Diseases like dengue fever, yellow fever, and encephalitis are indirect result of global warming. The tenure of summer has increased over the years, and there are particularly no seasons left, especially in the tropical and subtropical regions. This rise in temperature disturbs the rain cycle, the ecological balance, the cycle of seasons, etc. It adversely affects vegetation and agriculture. Due to this, we have to face frequent floods and droughts throughout the world. With this increase in temperature and the melting of glaciers, even snowfall has reduced its occurrence and intensity. The winter temperatures are showing a gradual increase. With the warming of the planet, there is also a rise in humidity because the rise in temperature has increased the rate of evaporation. Even though rains may increase, yet they will not match up to the rate with which the land gets dry due to rise in heat. Thus, even fertile regions might slowly get converted into dry lands and deserts. Storms and hurricanes will be frequent. Agreements and treaties signed in international level will not help reduce global warming. Serious and concrete efforts need to be made at the national and regional levels. The local governments should work against the emissions of the greenhouse gases by modernizing the vehicles, creating awareness among the people, selling environment-friendly appliances, etc. Such efforts are needed by the people at the grassroots level. Only then we can combat this problem in an effective way. Governments all over the world are concerned about such issues. In 1992, the Earth Summit was held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, where 150 countries agreed to confront the problems of greenhouse gases. In 1997, in Japan, 160 nations signed an agreement called Kyoto Protocol that commits state parties to reduce greenhouse gases emissions based on the nation that global warming exists and man-made carbon dioxide emissions have caused it. By May 2011, the number increased to 194. The 2011 United Nations Climate Change Conference was held in Durban, South Africa. From 20 November to 9th December 2011, the primary focus of this 17th session of the conference was to secure a global climate agreement. The protocol calls upon the developed nations to reduce the emissions of greenhouse gases up to 5% by 2012. The treaty still awaits to be implemented by the developed countries, especially the US. At home and workplaces, electrical and electronic devices must be turned off and unplugged when not in use. Old and inefficient appliances must be replaced as they consume a lot of energy. Locally grown and produced food should be preferred over that in small and chain outlets. Use of paper should be minimized and reused of plastic cans, etc. should be encouraged. The amount of material used for packaging goods must be reduced. Small steps often lead to big changes. It is high time that we realize where and how can we reduce our carbon footprints. After all, present Earth is the only planet where life exists. We have nowhere else to go. Our small carbon footprint also affects the big picture of climate change. Even though we might feel that our lifestyle is a small factor, but the choices that we make in our day-to-day life can play a major role in slowing down climate change. Let us all strive for a cleaner and greener earth. Thank you very much for watching this video till the last.